Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Garage Series episode here, where today I'm going to be organizing my clamps here, and got quite a few. I didn't get them for free. I had to actually pay for these. If I knew I can get these for free, I would have gotten them for free anyway. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back, and for anyone who's new to my video style, this is all uncut, unedited, raw footage. You'll see it as basically I see it, and typically this video's long because of that. Feel free to skip forward or towards the end of the episode. In this particular series, it's quite a bit of episode. I believe this episode's the 12th episode here. So I'll put my playlist up here, so if you want to see the rest of the episodes or the end of the episode to see everything. But I'm basically building my garage. Not building the garage. Of course, it's already built. But I am basically building the garage from within to accommodate all my tools and anything I want to do with those tools. For example, the table and the sawhorses, which are part of this series. And today, well, let me just go over some of this if you haven't already seen it. This was my first thing I did here. Well, first thing I did was clear out this area, but the table and the sawhorses were one of the first things I did. So I got me a table right away, which is from an old door. After that, put that up, and I'm using that same concept to basically put up my clamps and spreader. Spreaders don't quite work that way, but I'll figure something out. So I put some of the clamps down here. Of course, let me always helps to illuminate this a little bit better, and helps my camera focus. So this is the other thing I did here after I did that, and basically that's where my screwdrivers are. One of the nicer sets, I believe, and this comes out. Oh, sorry, comes out. I got the clamps in there, so it just to put them there. It doesn't really hold this in or anything, but I just, that way I can. They've been labeled, and so cut on both sides. It's reversible. Like I said, I'll put a link up at the beginning of this video if you want to see more of it somewhere. But anyways, that was the second thing I did, of course. And then the other thing I did was this right here, which magnetic holder. I have another one, which I still don't. Got to figure out what to do with it, but just kind of what I've been doing with it right now, just holding my stuff. And as you see, this thing works really well. Of course, I put that in as well, just in case anything falls through, which I'm going to be probably putting something like this in each slot. And again, what I like about it is it's floating, so I can literally take this out if I want to, just to show you that it's loose, so it's not in there permanently. And I'm going to probably use that concept for just about everything I do now, just because it's a work in progress. Everything's changing. Things may change. So today I'm basically using this concept here to put my spreaders and my clamps. This is another space-saving idea, as I put these clamps onto a clamp, and then basically I'm gonna have this up here somewhere, and the idea is to basically take this and well, I don't know if I have room, but basically to take this and well, let me let me just show you on this since it's here already. Anyway, by the way, I did get the ties down. I figured out how to do them. I'll do an episode series on this later, but basically I got these to work. See that? See how the cords are tied now? They look much better, a little organized, and very sturdy, as you can see here. I'll try to demonstrate to you how sturdy they are. If you want to see, there you go. So that's kind of the idea. I could hang them this way too if I wanted to, but I don't really want to because I don't think it's a good idea to hang them like that. So, oh. Anyways, the concept there is basically have a strip like this, just like I'm doing with this. And this is kind of like what I've done with this one, just to have all my clamps. But this main other clamp would just slide in there and just hang like that. And so I want to do that with all of these clamps right here. Again, hopefully saving me some space and a place to put it, because right now I've been putting it in this right here, and then and that's where they've kind of been since then. And then this has been kind of just right over there, just laying on the ground, which kind of made it hard for me to work that way. As you can see, it's, you know, just not really convenient to do that. So I've been trying to clear out this area right here because I want to eventually get a car on this side, and that's where my automotive work is going to happen. So trying to eventually get it all together. So that's the idea. This is the concept right here. Is basically, and that's just to put the clamps on. Again, here are the other clamps that I've just put down there just to put. So again, trying to be organized. But this concept of this shelving is going to be probably right here as well, just in case something falls through, and through every one of these as well. What I like is that it does float. You know, I was thinking about putting another one right here, just in that little space, because there is some space behind here, as you can see. See? Space behind here. So, or maybe not. I don't know. I still want to put electrical wiring through here. So that's another reason why I haven't done anything. But you know, there's room for me. It's an open wall. I was thinking about taking, if I had to, I'll drill a hole through here somewhere, and come across here, and then pipe it down this little narrow spaceway, because maybe, I don't know. I'll just have to see. But right now, this is kind of what I want to do right here on this row and this column right here. So I'm going to put it somewhere right around here, and I'll be able to hang my clamps and spreaders. So, alright. Oh yeah, and the flashlight, of course, it's brought to you by these good, where I got most of my tools right here. So, and if you don't already know by now, I got this flashlight for free. So that's why I'm giving them the props. So, anyways, it comes in really handy when you're doing some camera work. Again, it helps. It helps focus. So, all right. So let's go ahead and strap you guys in. That way, you guys can that way I can have a hands-free here. They're still recording. So this is the idea right here. So I'm hoping that this will be a quick video, less than half an hour, I hope. I hope, anyway. So let's just grab these here, put them on the table so I can get them ready to put up. Okay. So I'm eventually getting organized. Eventually. I know it's a slow progress, but compared to what it was, it's getting better. I'll tell you that much. Still need to work on my step stool chair thing, but that's why I got the knee pads. Gotta watch my head. Okay. So the idea is to have it up, so high, and I want it high enough so it doesn't interfere with me grabbing the screws down here. So that's kind of really important. And so that's kind of what but these are long enough where I can definitely reach them. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so that's going to be right here. Let's see if I put it right here. Would it interfere with? It kind of does. This is one of the longer screws here, so that's why I'm using this as a guide. So it does interfere. So probably a little bit higher. Probably has to be right about here. Okay, I just want to make sure it doesn't interfere with me getting to any of these. So, all right, so it's right about here. It's way up there. I know it seems higher than it should be, but okay. I want to save myself an extra cut, so I went from the edge. So from the edge to here, I'll make a note that this is it. From the edge to here, so I don't have to cut here. I can just leave it and just cut one side. Hopefully that'll save me enough time. So hopefully you got to see all that. Yeah, okay. And alright, basically using the same. No, that's ugly. I'll probably use this side. And again, I'm going to use my braid nailer. It's going to actually end up going all the way up there. And I'll just put one nail before I really put it up, but that should be good. So. Yeah, I really got to get that chair step thing that I was talking about in my previous episodes. Let's put this, when we're done with this demonstration, I could put this right back. There we go. Of course, you always want to wear your safety glasses. Not going to worry about the earmuffs because unlike the table saw, which makes a lot of noise, this is not too bad, and we can cut really quick on this. So let's see here. All right. Getting this miter saw was a really good idea, actually. It saved me so much time. If I'm just doing a lot of cross cuts, yeah, this is the way to go. But if I'm, if I need rips, there's no doubt about it, the table saw does that job. Okay, probably need to plug it in, but that shouldn't be too hard. Having a 10 gauge extension cord 50 feet doesn't hurt. This is probably the easiest part of the whole project right here. Okay, excellent. Okay, so I like to cut from this side on in. Okay, that works. Let's see how quick that was. That was really quick, wasn't it? Now let's see if it fits. Okay, it does fit. All right. So now all I need is the braid nailer, which I put over here. Okay. Extra torpedo level. It's going to come in handy. Okay. And I need some oil for this, so this is already open. Good. Just need to lower the pressure a little bit. Should do it. Yeah, that's the thing. You always got to check it. Once I release some air in it, pressure just drops like crazy. Let's see. Okay, good. That worked. I'm not going to oil it because this is going to be real quick. This is going to be super duper quick. It shouldn't be that. This should not take too long to do. I hope not, anyway. So, anyways. Okay. Alright, I always got to watch my head when I get here. Basically, it's going to be somewhere right around here. I'm going to nail on the right side first. It's going to be my pivot. There we go. A little pivot point. And then go ahead and use this here to figure out where I want that. Oh, right there is perfect. Okay. It's perfect right there. Okay. So let's just test it out. I'm going to put just one braid on each side. Let's test the weight out. Let me use a big Bertha here. And so my clamp's on a clamp. And this, I'm going to just put this on the side here. Okay, just because so it'll line up really nice and easy. Okay, that's perfect. It's not going to interfere. You should be able to pick this up and slide it out with ease. Okay. probably some room here. There you go. Excellent. It gives me enough room for my 6-inch clamps, which are a different brand, but that's alright. Sometimes 6 inches come in really handy. Sometimes the 12s are a little too big. I do have to admit that. But they're reachable. That's why I'm putting at the edge here. Now the question is about what am I going to do about these? They're kind of set up a little differently. They're the spreaders, so I think I'll put them in. Okay, I'll put them in this way. And that should work. Hopefully you're all seeing this. I'll eventually show you. I gotta be careful because I did pop these out. That's alright. Here we go. Here's the second one. Make it all be scooted over just a little bit more. Yes. Oh. Just have them about the same length. Let's see if that's a problem. No, it's not. Okay, excellent. They're all held up. I'll just put my second braid in, just to give it an added security of strength. There we go. I don't want to put too many because, again, I do want to adjust if I wanted to change my mind. I want to do that, so let's take a look at it. I want to pull you guys out. Let's have a look. Oh, this is wonderful. This is, man, this thing is really coming along. I know it's a little high, but, you know, it is 12-inch clamps, so I think I can grab those with relative ease. So I got all my clamps on the clamps, which is wonderful. So that's just one side, and this is going to be heavier, that's why I put this side on that corner. It's going to hold up a lot better. My little 6-inch clamps all right here lined up, ready for me to grab. And then I got I set two as a spreader, and I just put them inverted those, and the handles will be holding those up. And then I got my 6-inch here, which kind of comes in handy. You know, 6 inches sometimes work out better than the 12 because they can be long, but of course, if you got anything longer than 6 inches, having 12s always help, and of course you can always adjust those 12 inches to just kind of get bulky in a way. So perfect, that worked out. That should be the end of the episode series. Wow, that was really easy. Let's get back down here. Oh, alright. So there you have it. And let's just test it out. I wanna grab one. It is a little bit of a reach, but it's not that much of a reach. I just have to hunch a little bit over. Voila. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wow, just like that. I find I use mostly 12. Haven't really used any of the longer ones, but you know, I got all this room to work with for longer ones. You know, I got all this up there, more over here if I if I ever get that long, but okay, the spacing in between here is okay. Like I said, there you go, so it doesn't interfere with how I pick up the screwdriver. Good. I didn't want to bump into them. So, alright. Man, this thing is coming along just great. Let's see how hard it is to put one up. Okay, just want to make sure you all saw that, and great, it worked out. The amount that I had fits in real nice. It's amazing how things just come together, isn't it? Let me grab the 6-inch here real quick. Six inches were a little bit of struggle, but that's alright because I'm at that's why I put it at the edge here, so I could just walk right up to it like this and grab. Same thing with the rest of these. I can just walk to the sides of the side over here, and eventually I'm going to move this away, but at least I can get to it, see? So as I move along, I can get to all these and these just fine, and that's kind of the point. So, okay. Well, that was an easy one. There you go. I just did something. And now this wall is starting to look really good. Man, I love this open space. Let me see. Come on, focus. There we go. So, yeah. So it's starting to look really good. Man, I'm slowly building it up, but I'm getting there. And thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Garage Series here. And like I said, I'll put a playlist here at the end as well if you're interested in looking at what I've done and how I've done it. Kind of see the progression of everything. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe so you can get up-to-date information, up-to-date field tests on tools, on deals of especially from Harbor Freight deals. I'm really into the Harbor Freight coupons. Most of what I have is Harbor Freight, as you can see. Really inexpensive, great entry-level pricing. I mean, some of the tools are fantastic, and some are not. And you'll get the feeds on those. That way you don't have to waste your time and money. I waste my time and money doing this, but I love doing this. Anyways, thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and bye.